It's hot here in Phuket Old Town. This is one of the most beautiful parts of the entire island, and a lot of people don't actually come here, believe it or not. It's gorgeous, it's full of loads of things to do and incredible food, and that's why I've enlisted Gary. Gary's flown down, the boys are back in town.
I'm back, we're back.
He's got to shoot a video, and I thought I'd tag along and I'll share with you how he makes his videos. We'll eat lots of food, not actually one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 different places. We're gonna have a proper good food tour here in the Old Town. We're in everyone's way, because this is the place to take photos. Come on, Gary, give me your best twirl. You're gonna have to work on that one. So before we go and explore, and before Gary arrives, because I've just checked into the hotel, I want to share it with you because it's not only a fantastic location right off one of the little streets in the middle of the Old Town, but it's also really good value. I think it's probably the best hotel in the Old Town in my opinion, and rooms are really reasonable. Let me show you mine. When you come in, look at this. You've got this nice big double bed, but you've got pool access, so you can be here on your bed, and then you come out past the little sun lounger, which is in the shade if you do want to come out and be outside and enjoy reading a book. And then you come out here and look, there's the pool, bang in the middle of the Old Town. Great room, good price. And Gary's checking in soon. He's coming from the airport, so let's wait for Gary to arrive. Right, Gary's taking us to some really good traditional Thai street food places in the Old Town, and I'm really excited. But before we do that, I've got to take you for an appetizer. Okay. Behind here is Amore. It's the best Mexican restaurant in Phuket Old Town, and I think maybe, arguably, the best fish tacos in Thailand. Okay?
Big shout.
Because every province I've gone to, I've checked. If they had a good Mexican restaurant, I ate there. Whether it was up in the north in Chiang Mai or down on the islands of Koh Chang, if there was fish tacos, we ate them on this channel.
So this is better than the one in Koh Chang?
I think so, because they're not deep fried. It's pan-fried barramundi fish, I think. So let's get an appetizer, cheeky Corona, and we'll see what you think.
Right, I'll be the judge of this.
Right, Gary, fish tacos a la Amore here in Phuket Old Town, and then they have this amazing, is it sriracha sauce? Would you call this a sriracha sauce now? What is this?
I would call it chipotle.
Oh, chipotle. Yeah, you know what you're talking about more than me. You were saying it's barramundi?
I think it's barramundi.
Yeah, well, it's delicious, and it's not deep fried either, so it's nice and just pan fried, right? But it's not covered in breadcrumbs. And obviously you've got the lovely handmade, fresh, soft tortillas. Amazing.
They're amazing, you know. The fish is so good. Very, 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 very fresh. There's nothing too over the top in here, is there? No, it's just
light and fresh.
Fresh, very well done taco.
We're just walking off those tacos en route to the next dish. This next dish is a special type of noodles that's special to Phuket.
Yes, it's a noodle that's only really found here. You can get it in a couple of other southern provinces, but mi Hokkien. So it's showing off like the Malay Peranakan Nyonya influence.
Sounds lovely. But this is going to be for his channel. I will actually try some and show you what they're like, but I'll also just kind of show you what it's like being behind the scenes of a roaming cook video. You've got your camera ready. I mean, he flew all the way down to Phuket to see me and to eat these noodles, so they must be good.
There you go.
I mean, it literally means nothing, does it? Zebra crossing means nothing.
But he's still edging out, so he really wants to just mow me down.
Right, the first thing that Gary's doing is going to the kitchen. This is one thing that I wish I could do. He can speak Thai. So he goes over and he starts saying, hello, how are you? Would you mind? Is it okay if I just film? I'm making a YouTube video with promoting your restaurant. I just want to get some shots of you making the noodles and preparing the food. Is that okay? And they always say, oh yeah, that's fine. And I can't do that. Normally I just kind of film from afar. But Gary can get right in there. Gary's got these external mics, what are these called?
Wireless. No. We're going to plug it. I'm going to plug a lavalier into it, and then I'm going to lav you up like that.
You got a nice lens as well. Look at this. A Leica 12-60. I used to have a Panasonic, but it broke in Koh Kradang a long time ago. I do miss having a proper nice camera, but this will do, right? This is fine. This is the stuff you don't see before he starts eating these noodles. Is him fanning around with all these
And
cables.
then when we finish and I finally get mic'd up and then we order, this is when she says, "Oh no, we've run out. Sorry, come back tomorrow." You took 4 hours micing up Paddy Doyle.
Why are you down there?
Hey, hey! I've left the lead that goes from the mic into the...
So these are useless?
No, I mean, this is useless, yeah. But this is a TRRS, this is for a phone. I need this.
Right. Why didn't you just borrow mine?
Good idea.
Right, we're going to use my mic cable. So my camera won't have the best audio, but that doesn't matter. This is for his channel.
Come on,
Is it stressful doing this every time? Or is it just because of you forgot the cable and there's me?
I'm usually quite disorganised. Yeah.
Somebody wanted to follow me making a video in Phuket. He was a subscriber.
Yeah.
And I said no, because I would just fumble my words. The thing is, I saw him in the hotel and I was going up and down the stairs 3 times. First time I forgot the drone controller. Second time I forgot the drone batteries. Third time I forgot the motorbike keys.
And
I'm just an absolute
really
nightmare.
Stressed, don't you? And then it's making it worse, and you're like, oh, now he's like, oh, I'm wasting his day, and like, yeah, I do not like filming with people usually. But we filmed a few times together. Haven't we?
Yeah, we're comfortable around each other. I mean, I am taking notes of what not to do. Just kidding, Gary. You know I love you, but this is the actual truth of what it's like when you're a one-man band like Gary and I. We don't have producers, we don't have anyone helping us. We always forget cables, batteries, SD cards. We're always a bit of a nightmare on set and trying to problem solve the weather, the lighting, and all kinds of other language barriers and cultural issues and getting the wrong foods. This is the day-to-day life of being a vlogger in Thailand, or anywhere really. You never know what problems are going to arise through your own faults and things that are not in your control. But we had a great time filming this noodle shop. You can check this place out and his concept on Gary's channel. He'll be posting a video very shortly about our time in this noodle shop and some other places. So stay tuned to Gary's channel. It's linked below as usual. Obviously you can get lost in all of the beautiful little streets with the colourful homes and the colourful shops, but there's little markets everywhere. What's this one, like the local fresh and fruit veg?
Yeah, it's like the morning market, and then behind it is the main like indoor market, and then behind that is the Burmese.
Okay, the next place comes very recommended. It's a Burmese coffee shop.
It took me like a week to learn how to say thank you in Burmese.
What is it?
Cheers, Udimade.
All I can remember from being in Burma is Mingalaba.
Mingalaba, that's what.
That means hello.
Like all the manual work done at the markets and stuff is all usually like 99% done by Burmese. So there's a large Burmese community here, so which is reflected in the food.
So what we got here? We got some chickpea.
Yeah, so we've got like a little chickpea curry dal, and that's to go with the bread. So we've got one curry, and then we've got one dry one, which is just like, it's like chickpeas, salt, and deep fried shallots.
This looks absolutely delicious. This sweet chai. Oh, that's taken me back to the Yangon Circle Line. There's this mad train system that goes around in a circle around the city of Yangon, and I went with my buddy Steve, and we just got off at random stops and ate food and played games with the locals on the train stations. And this chai, this sweet Thai tea. Is it condensed milk and cardamom?
Sweet.
I'll give these a 6 out of 10. I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10. Right, obviously one of the things to do in Phuket Old Town, apart from eat and walk around,
Some would say it's the only thing to do in Phuket Town,
is to continuously walk back and forth across these junctions to take photos of you candidly just standing there for your Instagram or crossing the road in a fancy way. So Gary, I'm going to challenge you. I want you to give me your best Instagram walk across the across the road.
Taking my bag off.
Okay, all right. There we go. So let us know in the comments who won. I think Gary's, what was that, the billionaire walk?
Billionaire strut, wasn't it?
It was
Slash angry orangutan. Drunk orangutan.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know who's got the best Instagram game. Right then, next place.
We've got a 100-year-old Chinese noodle shop, Chinese Thai noodle shop. It's tucked down a back street. It's just outside of the main town, down a very residential street, and it's closed. Oh, it doesn't, wait.
Oh, great.
Oh my God.
Gary's on it today.
Okay guys, we're back on. It's back open.
Is it?
Yep, it's definitely open. Paddy's got over his little fit. He hasn't spoken to me for the last 40 minutes. We just sat in a coffee shop and he ignored me the whole time. But it's back open now,
Cheeky
so let's go and get these 100-year-old Thai Chinese noodles, shall we?
And again, this noodle shop will be covered in Gary's video. It was a very special, very unique, very local and authentic noodle shop. A Chinese gentleman who's been there for, well, his family's been there for over 100 years making the same style of noodles, and he's perfected it. And yeah, Gary covers it perfectly in his video, so I don't want to step on his toes there. But yeah, we got to hang out, eat lots of food, and we just kept exploring the old town. But in the afternoon, the weather kind of changed, and so for the rest of the day we just pulled into a few bars, watched some live music, and had a couple of jars of beer, had a good old chat. Me and Gary are really good friends now, so it was just nice to not only make a video together, explore the old town and share it with you, but to also hang out. And then the following day we actually just called it quits and we decided to go down the beach, take a day off. So as you can see, me and Gary didn't film an ending of the video, and it's the next day and he's flown back to Bangkok, and we had a great day at the beach. There's plenty more of the old town to explore. There we go, look, it's getting misty because of the aircon. Yeah, me and Gary could make 4 or 5 videos more about just the food in the old town, let alone Phuket, just here in the old town. Even this morning we went for amazing southern Thai, Malaysian style roti breakfast. It was absolutely delicious. We wanted to catch up, we wanted to actually hang out, make a video, yes, but go to the beach and hang out. And he's flown back to Bangkok because he's got a little boy and he can't spend more than 2 days away from him before he gets too miserable and sad, which is really sweet. Go subscribe to The Roaming Cook, absolutely incredible food channel based here in Thailand. He's going abroad soon, so stay tuned for that, and go watch the videos where we went to the noodle shop and this incredible dessert place together with me on his channel. And come to the Phuket Old Town, it's incredible. Loads to see, lots to eat, and packed full of history and colour.